Yo, you already know the vibes, man. It's your boy Domrick, man. And look, today I got 3 fire shot creator builds for y'all. Now, although these are going to be shot creator builds, they're also going to be able to slash and finish at the rim too. Because like I always say, if you can't finish at the rim, if you're not a threat to drive to the rack, you're going to be much easier to guard, and the last thing you want to be is predictable when it comes to being a shot creator on this game. Now look, if you've been following my channel, you know I typically do not do build videos on builds that I haven't made myself, because look, I want to be confident that I'm giving y'all good builds that you can really use out there and be effective with them. And there's no greater test than actually using the build myself and being out there with it, grinding the build and things like that. But look, at this point, bro, I've spent so much time in that builder and playing this game that I can tell you exactly what your build is going to be called just by looking at the attributes. And look, I already got about 8 or 9 builds myself, so I pretty much know what works and what doesn't work, and I'm not giving y'all no bullshit. Alright, so look, first build is going to be kind of like a Kyrie build. We're going to go with the shooting guard position, 6'3" on the height, 175 on the weight, and 6'3" on the wingspan. So although I did say this is a Kyrie build, you will be able to dunk on this build. As you can see, I got an 80 driving dunk on it. So that's going to get you that silver limitless takeoff that everybody loves, and it's going to get you them quick drops off one. But where this build is going to shine when it comes to finishing is with the layups. Now, as you can see, I got an 87 driving layup on the build. So that's going to get you damn near all the layup packages, and it's going to get you gold acrobat and gold fearless. Now on the shooting, as y'all can see, I went with the 86 midi and a 91 3 ball. Now look, this year all you need is an 81 for that Hall of Fame mid-range magician. You're also going to have that space creator on Hall of Fame, and with the 91 3 ball, that means you also get agent 3s on gold, and those are pretty much the only badges you're going to need as a shot creator, well, the main ones at least. And with 27 shooting badges, bro, you're going to be able to run all of them on a high tier. Now when it comes to the playmaking on the build, y'all gotta remember, this is a shot creator build, it's not a playmaker. So we're gonna go with a 70 pass accuracy. It's not bad, not good either, but it'll get the job done. Now the 94 ball handle is gonna get you gold handles for days, and it's also gonna unlock all the dribble moves. So that's all the animations, the Trae Youngs, the Kyrie Irvings, all that. Now the 80 speed with ball, that's going to unlock all, you know, the dribble styles and everything like that. I typically like having a higher speed with ball, but on this build I'm going to sacrifice a little bit. Like I said, it's not a playmaking build. I feel like speed with ball is more for like playmaking point guards, you know, that's running up and down the court, fast break. This build is a shooting guard, so it's going to operate more so in the half court. So I don't feel like you really need that much speed with ball in the half court. But a lot of people like to say, oh, you don't need speed with ball, it doesn't matter. That's a complete lie, bro. Trust me, you're going to feel it even in the half court, but more so when you're running like a break or bringing the ball up the floor and, you know, you're getting pressed and things like that. But hey, look, to each his own, man. If you don't want to put speed with ball on the build, feel free to put it down or whatever. But me personally, bro, I know it makes a difference. I feel it when I'm playing, so it is what it is. So look, in order to maximize the offense on the build, you got to give up the defense. So as you can see, defensively, the build is ass. But look, you do have a 70 perimeter, so at least you'll be able to stay in front of people and slide, and that's all you can really ask for. This build is not a lockdown, it's out here to get buckets, and that's it. But look, for my guys who don't want to be caught out here with no defense on their build, stay tuned because I will be including a 2-way version of this build next. Now this build has an 82 speed and a 94 excel. Now the excel is really what matters here because like I said, this build is about getting buckets. The speed is more so about playing defense, you know, off-ball movement and things like that. So because this build isn't much of a defender, we're going to sacrifice a little bit of speed. But that 94 excel is going to get you right, bro. Trust me, like once you size up and do your move, you're gone. Nobody's keeping up with you. Now when it comes to the takeovers on the build, I'm running ankle breaking shots and advanced gathers. Now there's no takeover that's better than the other, quote unquote better, because look, it's all about your play style. And on a build like this, I'm gonna be taking step back jumpers and I'm gonna be doing Euro steps and shit like that, going to the rim. So I want to choose takeovers that's gonna complement my play style. But as y'all can see, man, the build is gonna be called a 3-level shot creator, and these are the badges I'd run real quick. I'm gonna just slide through them. Feel free to pause it and check them out. But now we're gonna get into the 2-way version of this build right here. Alright, so again, we're gonna go shooting guard, whatever hand and all that, doesn't really matter. 6'3" on the height, 180 on the weight, but this time we're gonna go with a 6'10" wingspan. Now as y'all can see, in order to get defense on this build and maintain a similar play style, we're gonna have to give up a little bit of finishing and a little bit of playmaking. So look, we no longer get the gold acrobat or gold fearless, and we don't get all the layup animations, but you still get your quick drops off one, you still get your silver limitless takeoff. And now the silver acrobat and silver fearless isn't bad either, but of course, you know, it's not gonna be like the gold, but it's still gonna be pretty effective. Shooting wise, you pretty much only give up that gold Deadeye, so it's not that big of a deal. And then when it comes to the ball handle, obviously you're not gonna get them animations anymore that you get at 92. And you're also giving up the gold handles for days, but look, in return you're gonna get silver clamp, silver interceptor, silver glove, and as y'all can see, the build is gonna be called a two-way shot creator. So again, here's a quick look at the badges that I've run on this build. But now we're gonna get into this James Harden 6'5" shot creator type of build. Now this build is gonna be like the perfect balance of strength and finesse. It's gonna have strength on the build, it's gonna have the bully badge and all of that, but it's also gonna be a finesse finisher. Now we'll be able to throw it down and dunk too, but just like the last build, it's gonna shine with the layups. That's where it's gonna be strong at. So it's something a little bit different, but let me show y'all what I got. So again, we're gonna go shooting guard position, 6'5" on the height, 217 on the weight, and we're gonna go with a 6'10" wingspan. Now look, as y'all can see, the build has a 96 driving layup. Now that's gonna get you Hall of Fame Fearless and Hall of Fame Acrobat. So those two badges alone are gonna make it tough to guard you going to the rim, but then on top of that, you also have an 82 strength, which is gonna get you silver bully too. And y'all know at the shooting guard position, bro, it ain't that many people that put a lot of strength on their builds. So anybody that's trying to check you, you might be throwing them out the way. But even if you ain't trying to lay the ball up, you still get your quick drops off one with the 80 drive and dunk, and you also get that limitless takeoff on silver here too. Now everything else is pretty self-explanatory. I'm not really gonna go through it again. As you can see, you still get your gold blinders, you still get your Hall of Fame mid-range magician, space creator, and all that. 89 ball handle, y'all know y'all get that quick first step on Hall of Fame, you need that. As far as the physicals go, maxed out Excel, so you're good on that. But if you want a two-way version of this build, here's what I do. Now y'all know on a 6'5" it's a little bit harder to get everything balanced out like that, but it is what it is, man. As you can see, we're gonna go 6'5", 223, 7'1" on the wingspan. But look, yeah, you're gonna lose out on a lot of different things here, but that's the price you gotta pay if you really want a two-way build. But I tried to keep the playstyle intact as much as possible, so you still get the silver bully, you still get the strength on the build, you still get fearless finisher on gold, and the shooting attributes and the badges you get are enough to get the job done. Alright, so for the last build, we're gonna go with a 6'8". Now y'all can feel free to check out my 6'8" 3-point shot creator build that I dropped a little while ago. That's a fire build, it's a great build, I have a lot of fun when I use that build. But in this video, I'm gonna give y'all a different idea. This build has a lot more strength on it. It's a better finisher at the rim. And of course, it's still a shot creator build. But like I said, you know what I mean? When you have finishing on your shot creators, you're really tough to guard. So we're gonna go 6'8", 215 on the weight, and 6'10 on the wingspan. Now when it comes to the finishing on the build, the theme is pretty consistent. As you can see, I still went with the 80 drive and dunk, but this time I added a little bit of post control on the build because look, this is a bigger player and you want to be able to utilize the strength on the build. So on top of everything else, you'll also be able to go to work in the post on this build too. By now y'all already know the routine. 84 midi, that's gonna get you that gold blinders, Hall of Fame mid-range magician, and I'm in with the 88 3-ball just because that's gonna allow the player to unlock the Kobe Bryant base. Now I made it like as if I was making it for myself, and that Kobe base is fire, so I'm gonna need that. But everything else is straightforward. As you can see, I get the Hall of Fame quick first step, maxed out speed, maxed out Excel, and like I said earlier, this build is strong as hell. You got an 89 strength on it, and y'all know strength is gonna give you that gold bully. It's gonna help you play better in the post, and it's gonna help you defend better as well. Now here's a rough idea of the badges that I run on this build. Now one thing I can recommend, your +5, you might want to put them on your finishing, or at least put 3 of them there, because that's going to allow you to equip another tier 3 badge like Posterizer or Slithery, whatever you want to put on. And as you can see, the playmaking is going to be kind of tricky too. So you really just got to figure out what you want to do and figure out what badges are most valuable to your playstyle and just go from there. But yo, if you fuck with these builds, man, be sure to leave a like on the video. Let me know what y'all think about these builds in the comments, man. Let me know if you think they ass. You can be honest. Let me know what you think. And look, if you do make any of these builds, be sure to come back through the comments and let me know how they play. Let me know how it does for you. You can also hit me up and send me some clips on Twitter, man. Be sure to give me a follow at BeLikeDom. And y'all already know the vibes, man. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.